2 Peter chapter 2. He says, of them the proverbs are true. A dog returns to its vomit. And a sow, this is a pig, a sow that is washed returns to her wallowing in the mud. So I had a friend in high school, true story, her name's Mackenzie. She had a pet pig. And I know some of you have pigs, but like you don't name them because you're gonna eat them. You know, like she had a pet pig. It was adorable, right? It was tiny. And she named it, and she would like wash it off, and she'd bring it in, and literally it was like a dog, smarter than a dog. And the pig would sleep with her. So we love this pig. It's amazing. And I grew up Jewish, so I was like, unclean. That was what I called it. I was like, unclean. That's what I named it. But here's the thing. Every day she had to let the pig out, like, because she was like a dog. She let it out the back sliding glass door, let it in the backyard, and inevitably, because it was a pig, it would find mud. It would make mud, and it would wallow in the mud. And then every day she would have to spray the pig off, towel it off, and then bring it back in the house. And here's my concern for some of you is that this is actually how you think about the Christian life. I mean, the Christian life for you is like, I live in the world like this. I'm in the world, guys. I have to live in the world, so I'm going to be in the mud. Just like to get things done, I got to be in the mud. And then when I come to church, because I'm a good church person, or I'm a moral person, or I'm a Southern person, I come to church, and it's the church's job to sort of spray me off and get me clean so that I can go back out and I can get things done. But I'm going to be in the mud. But listen, here's what happens is when you and I, what Paul says, the demonstration of the Spirit's power, when we meet Jesus, the resurrected Jesus, one of the intended consequences of grace in our life, the first thing that happens is we first start having a dissatisfaction with the mud. We're like, the mud's not as awesome as it used to be. And then as our relationship with Jesus grows, as we abide in him, because that's what we're doing. As we abide with Jesus, all of a sudden we begin to have surprisingly a dislike for the mud. And we're like, I don't like the mud very much anymore. And then the more you walk with Jesus, then you start having a hatred for the mud. You're like, I feel dirty. And this, I'm not made for the mud anymore. And this is not to say we don't get muddy sometimes, because Paul would call the proclivity of being a pig, he called this the flesh. It's like we're still in the flesh. But Paul's like, we crucify our flesh. We put that pig on the spigot every day. We're like, this pig does not get to rule me. And this is what happens when we come into faith. There's something that happens. There's a transformation in us where we're yielding to the presence of the Holy Spirit. We're yielding to his power, and we're saying, God, you get to transform me into anything you want. You're the potter, I'm the clay. And so this idea of cultural Christianity, friends, it's not Christianity.